Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us. Yesterday saw Thai authorities discussing a drone attack that took place just inside the Burmese border on Sunday night that's reported to have seen 5 die and 16 injured. The drones are said to have been operated by nationalists opposed to the military regime there. The attack was on an army installation and a police station. Army in Myanmar is on a heightened alert this week, and inside the Thai border here, locals are pensive too. A wanted hitman has been arrested in Nakhon Si Thammarat after being found hiding on a local plantation. It's believed that he'd been reported to authorities by someone who knew him, and records show that he had warrants outstanding on charges related to murders and illegal gun possession. In his makeshift room, police discovered 3 rifles, a handgun and a supply of ammunition. In the capital Bangkok, the son of an expat Frenchman has been taken into custody after it's claimed that he beat his father to death. The 52-year-old was beyond resuscitation by medics, and a hammer was found nearby, as locals told that the two had argued loudly. This, as his wife, from whom he was separated, told authorities that her now ex was a regular drunk. However, the son for sure has mental health issues, which in the past have been noted by authorities during previous calls to the address. If other cities firmly apply a law that exists in the capital, there could be ructions. Following complaints, media were taken to several sois in the city where the street width is under 6 metres. Yet planning permits had been given for condo buildings. It seems that there is a law, at least in the capital, which prohibits tall buildings in narrow sois, mainly due to access and safety issues. Either way, the local director of building is said to be reviewing each case again. You may have questions that you'd love to raise with the British Ambassador and Consul to Thailand. Now is your chance. Visit alwayspattaya.com and message us, as we'll be interviewing both later this week. The questions can be of any pertinent type, and we will try to include most, if not all. It's important to us that we ask the questions that you want, so we do look forward to your messages. Luke Nathaniel Rockwell, an American expat teaching the English language in the capital, has been arrested and charged with having a relationship with at least one of his 16-year-old students. Following complaints from her family, including claims that she's now contracted certain personal ailments from him, it's also been claimed that he videoed their dalliances. Rockwell is said to have had issues in previous centres of learning here in Thailand before this incident. A vlogger, mainly on TikTok, he had a large following of youngsters and is said to have seen himself as something of a celebrity. But former colleagues suggested he'd been asked to leave elsewhere in the school system due to inappropriate behaviour, and that he had a habit of boasting of his conquests, showing photographs to anyone who wanted to see, including co-workers at a teacher training company. A Russian in Sriracha is the latest to be linked to and arrested for involvement in the online scam gang that tricked a woman into getting into serious debt, which is said to have led to her husband killing her and their 2 children before trying to take his own life in Samut Prakan last month. The 31-year-old is accused of being involved in the Cambodia-based boiler room and is the second to be arrested here. And a battery-powered car literally melted down this week after catching fire in a shopping mall in Udon Thani. It seems that the family was shopping. The driver stood by, though, and charged his ride, only to first see smoke and then it to go up in flames. The local services appeared to have doused it with foam and water. Teams from the manufacturer are checking the remains of the 1-week-old car, and it's believed that the vehicle wiring, not the battery, caught fire. Had that spread to the battery, very few fire departments have the right equipment to stop them burning. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, our own survey of the much-derided U-turn points on the Thepprasit road proved clearly that whilst the new central reservation is a good idea, the turning points are chaotic. For a small pickup to make a U-turn, for which the turning points have been created, that involves a 3-point turn and the vehicle backing into the traffic on the other side too. It's believed that City Hall are reviewing, but the easiest solution may be the widening of the U-turn gaps in the reservations. Either way, the new congestion-saving idea is causing congestion itself. An estimated 45,000 litres of crude oil is being recovered this week in Sriracha after a tanker or pipeline leaked into the ocean at the weekend. Sadly, much of that is expected to hit local beaches, and even as far as Bang Sen by the weekend. The Sunday night after dark leak saw emergency procedures kick into gear, including booms to try and contain it and the use of chemicals designed to break it down. And the Barry boys are in for a surprise as Pattaya's mayor plans to install CCTV in the Sukhumvit underpass in order to register motorbikes who use it illegally. Famed among the revved-up crowd as a place to generate even more noise in the tunnel, road signs clearly show that bikes of any size are not allowed to use the underpass, but thousands do. Big fines are on the way which will tick off the rental companies, but perhaps they will dissuade some from using the highway as a racetrack. And with the Met Office promising highs of 31 degrees dropping down to 28, but with the real feel of 36, and a cloudy and breezy day with thunderstorms at times. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.